obviously, I think the internet persona of Tony Khan upset a lot of people on Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday, and so I guess Tony Khan had to make up for it. So what does he do? He announces Rocky Romero versus Mistico for Rampage next week. Scotty, I'm so excited. You have no idea how excited I am. I probably
I do though, because we reacted together.
you and I message each other on Slack immediately, like, holy crap, oh my god, just just back and forth.
It's because there's just so many pieces from this. Like on the surface, I don't know if everyone's gonna realize it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, it's Mistico, and half the people are like, oh, that's Sin Cara.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut up.
The trampoline guy?
You respect the god that is Mistico, first and foremost. He's on the Scotty list of excellence, buddy. You not disrespect Mistico. Like Ryan said, Mistico, Keiji Muto, it's a supreme class that he's in.
What's the Scotty list of excellence?
It's the list of people that just are great, and they can do no wrong in my eyes. Like Keiji Muto went into the Hall of Fame earlier this year. Keiji Muto went into the Hall of Fame because he retired, and I was like, well, you're pretty much the one who started this damn thing.
Yeah.
Just these guys that I'm all in on. And yeah, maybe some people don't like them, but I do.
Can we get it?
I do.
Can we get?
And that's what matters.
Can I get a little bit of that Scotty list of excellence?
Yeah, you want a little bit of a list of excellence?
Yes, please.
Swerve Strickland, of course, is on it. Now people do like him, but he's on the list of excellence. You gotta respect him. Leo Rush is on the list of excellence.
Yeah.
Because some people, could be a little rude to my boy Leo Rush, who's announced he's taking a little break after getting sick this past week. Who's in consideration for the list of excellence for next year?
Okay.
Dirty Dom, baby. The list of excellence. Anyways, back to Mistico.
Can I ask, is Luke Jacobs yet on the list of excellence?
He is not.
He's on the right.
We have some of my normal favorites because we gotta round it out. You got like the Mayu Iwatanis and like
of
I
course.
said, Swerve,
Mercedes,
Suzuki. But then you just got the like the Shota Uminos and things like that.
Who's
all right? I'm all in.
Who's the most random person on the Scotty list of excellence? Who's the most controversial pick on the Scotty list of excellence?
It would probably be Dirty Dom. Well, Keiji Muto retired, so I have a spot open right now, and right now Dirty Dom's the favorite.
You have a roster cap.
yeah. We cap it. We cap it. You can't have too many. You can't have too many. It's a roster cap. Mistico has a lock spot. Swerve's got a lock spot. It's only like a 10-spot list. It doesn't go higher. It's like, oh man, I can't make the exception for you. I can't make the exception for you. But if you're on the list, like Mistico, who's wrestling on AEW Rampage against Rocky Romero.
Yeah.
For the Mexico pound for pound championship or whatever they called it.
Yep, crown, I think.
Crown. That's great. Because Ryan, the most important part of this conversation, forget the list of excellence. The most important part of this is that AEW is now working with CMLL, baby. That means well, it doesn't mean fuck AAA like I hoped it did. However, it means they are working with the best lucha libre company in the world. It means someday, somehow, somewhere, we're going to get Mascara Dorada.
Yep.
We're going to get Soberano Jr.
Yep.
We're going to get Hechicero.
Yep.
We're going to get Stephanie Vaquer.
Yep.
We're going to get the whole list of greatness. That's a list of greatness from CMLL. I have the list of excellence, list of greatness. You get messed up. We're going to get some incredible matchups, and I can't wait. And it starts with arguably the best possible matchup that CMLL could put on right now based on their year.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
arguably, you could
Teton. Sorry,
Teton's a good one too. You could maybe make an argument that he's like a Wrestler of the Year candidate simply because he is the biggest star in Mexico CMLL right now. He is not only the biggest star, he's a massive draw. When I say massive draw, like insanely big, like multiple Arena Mexico shows, like dozens sold out. He's doing he's doing the halftime show. He, a wrestler, is doing the halftime show for when the Broncos are in Mexico playing. A wrestler is having a match in a halftime show of an NFL game. That is how big he is. He's ginormous. And yes, you may remember him as Trampoline Sin Cara. But since then, he's gotten way better. Not even way better, but way maybe like refined it a little bit. He's gotten out of that WWE system, and he's just going to be bringing pure CMLL Mistico to AEW television. That's what you need. That's what you need. And CMLL, working with them, like you said, fantastic. There are so many people in there that are so great, so fantastic Lucha Libre wrestlers. You have picked up in AEW so many great of AAA wrestlers, right? Bandito, Commander. You got Vikingo in for a little bit. Obviously, Phoenix and Pentagon. There's a lot of great people in there already. And now if we can bring in a little bit of CMLL guys, does this mean that AEW might try to sign some of these guys? Probably. But at the very least, we'll get several years of CMLL partnership. And yeah, I would love to say AAA has gone by the wayside, but it appears that AAA partnership with AEW is still going to continue, and all it has to do is for AEW to make sure that CMLL guys and AAA guys don't wrestle on the same show at the same time. That's all it is.
Same show?
I believe that's what he said. I believe that's what Dave said when talking about it. So like they can, like AAA can work on like Collision or something, and then like CMLL guys
could just not work. How about them apples?
Well, that's probably true. But then CMLL could work like Dynamite or something.
Are they going to be okay that Mistico and Pentagon are going to be in the same building on the same time on Wednesday?
We'll find out.
Either way, they put out a presser. That's when you know it's real, baby.
Yeah, CMLL put out that presser. They said that the upcoming match between Mistico and Rocky Romero, they hyped it up. They also said that it was the beginning of a new era for both companies. Are excited for future opportunities to work together. Tony Khan also confirmed that he had met with CMLL officials on Friday, saying he hoped it was just the beginning. So he is obviously very excited. And it's not just that. Obviously we get some big-time CMLL wrestlers, but, we get the Bryan Danielson of it all, of him tweeting out how excited he is about this partnership.
He's going to Arena Mexico as soon as he humanly can.
And I talked about this weeks ago, I think, maybe months ago, about
I believe it,
about how if they able to get a partnership with CMLL, which now they have, AEW has the ability to send wrestlers and fulfill the dreams of wrestlers, where they can send people to solid arenas and stuff in America, but now they can send their wrestlers to Korakuen Hall, send it to Tokyo Dome. They can send them to Arena Mexico. They can send them to a bunch of big-time wrestling arenas around the globe now. And if that doesn't entice some people, well, then I guess they're not big old wrestling nerds. But that's fine.
Can't wait for Blue Panther versus
Bryan Danielson. Yeah. He is... It's perfect. And, literally, Scotty, there's a good chance that this partnership has been fully formed because Bryan Danielson said, I'm probably going to slowly retire this year. I want some matches I want to finish and have. And one of them was versus CMLL, Blue Panther. So you had to believe that Tony Khan was like, well, we got to work with CMLL now and figure that out. Called up his boy Rocky Romero, the true Forbidden Door.
Arguably the Forbidden Door.
The guy... Rocky Romero deserves a Hall of Fame spot just for this.
You and Lucha Blog said that. I was like, damn.
I think I said it right before Lucha Blog.
I did. You did. I checked the time.
I was like, he deserves it. Just for this, he fully deserves it. He is doing God's work out there. He is doing God's work out. Very excited for Mistico. There's a great video package that they aired on Collision, I believe, last night, where Rocky Romero. I love it. Rocky Romero voicing it, but also like talking about himself in the third person. So it was Rocky Romero voicing about how big of a star Mistico is. So if you don't know who Mistico is, and you only know Sin Cara, you don't know anything about Lucha Libre Wrestling, check out that clip. It's surely on AEW's YouTube channel.
I'm so bleeping excited.
Yeah, I am as well. I am.
I could. It was the best thing AEW did all week.
Yes.
Bar none.
Yes.
Don't even remember anything else. The moment I saw a graphic that had Mistico's face on it, I was like, "Oh, this is the best." And Lucha Blog had a great thread for anyone that like kind of wants to fully get to know Mistico and how important he is. He's just the man.